Anything else?
Can we sustain a deep meditation in our day when we do our daily activities, our jobs and our things like that? When we reach a height in meditation, how can we sustain that during our whole day and not just say at the time of meditation?
How can we say?
How can we sustain that meditation throughout the day? Sustain the meditation that we've had in the morning.
Yeah. You see, you are in meditation in a way. You are half in meditation, halfway not. Now, if you try to develop a state of fitness, then you are in meditation. Just a state of fitness. Whatever you say, just watch it. Just watching is the best way. And then you will be surprised that you will find that you are in another world. These people are in another world. You are seeing them from another world. Then you will have compassion for them. You will have pity for them. You may also not like them. It's all these feelings will come up to you. But you will be a person who will separate it from them. The unconscious mind is, in a way we can say, is the Kundalini. Now, when she enters into your conscious mind, you become enlightened. The conscious mind is the mind that is aware of the surroundings, aware of everyone being there, aware of all the things. But an enlightened conscious mind, which is of a high level, is much more conscious of things than you are. For example, with me, but with other people could be that your conscious mind is all the time, depending on your level of advancement, maybe worried about small things like I have to go home now and it's getting late and will I get a bus or not, could be like that. Then there could be another conscious mind which is thinking about how far I can meditate, how far I can go with it, all kinds of things. But there could be a conscious mind which is enlightened. If it is enlightened, it's just getting all the essence of what I am saying and developing and nourishing itself. So when you are enlightened, the conscious mind is something like a tree into which the sap is now flowing. It may be that it is just like a leaf, or it may be it is like a flower, or maybe it is like a fruit. So it changes its forms once he gets realization. If a person gets realization, then the conscious mind goes on getting more and more light. Say for example, when the electricity comes, you can see this room, you can see another room, you can see another room, you can go around and see, and again you visit all the rooms, then you become aware of all the rooms. So you are conscious of all these. But in the beginning, you are just conscious of a room where you are standing, isn't it? So the conscious mind's definition cannot be given after realization. A person like me, say for example, has a conscious mind, that might envelop the whole world. Or a conscious mind of a person who is realized soul is still not anywhere, just started, then he is only conscious as to where is right, where is left, where is this. So before the realization, the conscious mind sees things around him. Out of that also there are categories. Some people see, say for artist can see something, and a scientist can see something, another poet will see something. So it depends on the conscious mind how it is, has got the trend. But still it won't see something that is subtle behind it. And that only is possible after you get your realization. Alright? We can say when ego comes up, then a person becomes arbitrary. First thing is he becomes arbitrary. He start deciding, I'll have this, I'll have that, I like this. See, this is the one thing. Secondly, it takes out itself from the collective. It becomes very arbitrary. Collective, it removes itself from it. But the spirit is the other way around. Spirit is, it cares for the collective. It doesn't become arbitrary at all. And it never says, I like, I want. I drops out. There was a lady who was a very hot-tempered woman. And once she came to my puja and I said, now what is this heater you have brought before me? In India, in the hot season, one heater put before you. I said, oh God, please remove her, she's like a heater. Nobody understood it, you see. But I said, please remove her. So then I asked her, you get down, mother can't bear you. Then she was very angry. What is this? What's wrong with me? What have I done? After some time, you see, people said that we have nothing. Then nobody would talk to her. She was left alone. And then she was also very unhappy about it because she was left alone. She thought, what's this? Is insulting. Why should they leave me? Then after some time, she realized that there must be something wrong with me. I must find out. There's something nonsensical about it, something filthy on me. I should throw it away. Then she started working it out and seeing herself and all that. And she became a very, very sweet person. But she dare not face me. I was quite afraid. So her daughter came to see me one day. I said, how is your mother? She said, mother, she's all right. You ask her to come and see me. So she said, I never felt such joy as I felt that day when you called me. I said, I knew you have improved so much. She came, I had taken a watch for her. She said, mother, you brought a watch for you? I said, yes, I brought a watch for you. She said, thank God, that filth is gone. Thank God. Fed up of it. That's how when you develop, then that sweetness, the beauty, everything comes up. But you see, the ego is, if you play upon your ego, it adheres to you. You get identified with it. And you cannot get rid of it. Attention. You see, your attention gets spoiled. That when you put attention, say I put attention onto this glass, then I start thinking about this glass, that oh, it's a beautiful glass. So now, it's a very beautifully done one. Now somehow or other I should manage to steal it. Then attention moves further. How can I manage to steal this? What should I do? What is the best way of stealing it? And all those things. So the attention goes, you see, into problems and problems. Because I have got for this a greed. I develop a greed. How I developed? Because, you see, supposing I put my attention to it, and then a thought starts from there coming to me, a reaction as such. This gives you a reaction. Then you start seeing a beautiful Ganesha there. Then you say, oh, I have never seen one like this, like that. The thought starts, you see, coming from all this. And that thought comes into my mind and gives me ideas that I should do something like that to steal the glass, all right? Now, the pure attention would be that I just watch this without thinking. Anywhere that your attention goes and you start sort of getting involved into it or getting attached to it, you should try to just watch it without thinking. Go into thoughtless awareness. Then you enjoy it the most. Now say for example these carpets are very nice. One thing would be if they belong to me, I would be worried how to insure them, or these people are sitting, that will be spoiled, this, that, all these thoughts will come into mind. Supposing these belong to you, then I'll think how to manage to take them with me somehow. And how to suggest in a very clever way something that I can manage to take them away. Now, that is quite human and one can do that way. But beyond that, all cleverness and cunning, best is to appreciate. How? By just looking at it without any thought. Artist has created it. He has put all his joy into it. I am just enjoying the joy, just looking at it. So, when you start enjoying the joy, your attention will become pure, very pure. Because the enjoyment of it makes you a very sort of dedicated person about it, because you feel that what is in this world after all is to enjoy. Then if I have to enjoy everything, then why should I worry about getting it to myself or stealing it or doing all these tricks? Better is to enjoy. So the reward of it is so great that attention starts purifying itself.